confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a period of 10 years.
Laura Hall appeals her 5-year sentence, hoping to get less time. Instead, a jury decides today to more than double her original punishment. Good evening. I'm Leslie Rohde.
I'm Robert Hadlock. 3 years ago, Hall was found guilty of helping to dismember 21-year-old Jennifer Cave's body. That's after Cave was killed by Colton Petoniak. This all happened in 2005. Today, the jury gave her the maximum sentence, 10 years for tampering with evidence, plus another year to be served concurrently for hindering apprehension. Joining us live outside the Travis County Courthouse, KXAN's Chris Sadeghi. He's been following this case all week for us. Chris?
Well, the prosecution's main point of emphasis through this whole sentencing trial was that a person that could be found guilty of a crime like this is a danger to everyone. And when it came decision time, the jury agreed. Sharon Cave sat in the front row as the sentence was read, and Laura Hall and her family showed almost no emotion as Cave cried. So the sentence twice as long as the sentence that was originally handed to her and then thrown out. And the difference this time may have been those phone calls from jail that weren't heard in the first trial. Prosecutors say the threats and anger heard in those calls showed that Hall was a dangerous person, not just to the Cave family, but everyone. And in closing arguments, prosecutor Chris Ball asked jurors to be selfish for themselves and all the citizens of Travis County. Lead prosecutor Allison Wetzel says the more time Hall spends incarcerated, the safer everyone will be.
We are very satisfied that the jury agreed, and we felt like it was a public safety issue, that this is somebody who's dangerous and needs to be confined so that our community will be safer.
And another thing that may have weighed heavy on the jurors' mind during closing arguments, Chris Ball pointed to Laura Hall and told the jury she's going to get out, so give Jennifer Cave's family as much peace as possible. We're live downtown. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN, Austin News.
The events leading up to today started 5 years ago. It began in August of 2005 when 21-year-old Jennifer Cave's body was found dismembered in her West Campus apartment. A year and a half later, in 2007, Colton Petoniak was sentenced to 55 years in prison for Cave's murder. And later that year, a jury convicted Hall of helping to dismember Cave's body. They sentenced her to 5 years in jail for her part. Hall appealed that sentence, and in February of last year, the Texas Third Court of Appeals threw it out.